Whether it's Toyota, Honda, Ford, Chevy, Jeep, Lexus, Hyundai, or luxury SUVs, drop the name below. And if you enjoy honest SUV content focused on reliability, budget buying, and avoiding expensive mistakes, hit subscribe because this channel is all about helping people buy smarter vehicles. Now let's be honest. Buying a used SUV under $10,000 in 2026 feels scary because the used car market is still expensive and a lot of cheap SUVs become complete money pits once repairs start showing up. Some look like amazing deals at first, then suddenly the transmission fails, the engine starts burning oil, or electrical problems appear everywhere. But here's the good news. There are still some used SUVs under $10,000 that are actually reliable, dependable, and capable of lasting years if you buy carefully. These are the SUVs mechanics trust, owners keep forever, and smart buyers actively search for. And honestly, some of these SUVs have built legendary reputations for surviving crazy mileage. So today we're counting down the most reliable used SUVs you can buy for under $10,000 in America right now. And trust me, a few of these SUVs are so dependable people still buy them with over 200,000 miles. 10. Ford Escape, cheap, practical, and easy to find. The Ford Escape is one of the easiest affordable SUVs to find in America, which is exactly why so many budget buyers consider them. Now, honestly, not every Escape model is equally reliable, so buyers absolutely need to research the best years carefully. But when you find a good one with maintenance records, the Escape can be a surprisingly solid budget SUV. Parts are cheap, mechanics everywhere know how to work on them, and ownership costs generally stay reasonable compared to luxury SUVs. Another huge advantage is availability. Because Ford sold so many Escapes, buyers usually have lots of choices in the used market. And honestly, that matters a lot when shopping under $10,000 because being picky helps avoid bad vehicles. So let me ask you this. Would you rather buy a cheaper SUV with higher mileage or spend more for lower mileage? 9. Chevrolet Equinox, affordable daily driver. The Chevrolet Equinox became popular because it offers comfortable daily driving, decent interior space, and affordable ownership costs. And honestly, for many Americans, that's enough. Not everybody needs hardcore off-road capability or luxury features. Some people simply want dependable transportation that won't destroy their wallet. The Equinox especially works well for commuters and small families needing practical SUV space without huge monthly expenses. Now again, model year research matters because some older Equinox models had reliability concerns buyers should avoid. But the right used Equinox can still provide solid value under $10,000. And honestly, finding a clean, well-maintained example matters more than simply choosing a specific badge. 8. Nissan Xterra. The tough budget SUV. The Nissan Xterra has become almost legendary among buyers wanting a cheap SUV that still feels rugged and durable. Unlike many modern crossovers, the Xterra feels old school in a good way. It was built more for toughness than luxury, which helps it survive rough use surprisingly well. Owners love them for camping, road trips, outdoor adventures, and daily driving. And honestly, this SUV has personality. It feels different from the softer family crossovers dominating today's market. Now, fuel economy isn't amazing, and interiors feel outdated compared to modern SUVs, but durability is exactly why many people still actively search for used Xterras. And honestly, simple rugged SUVs are becoming harder to find every year. 7. Hyundai Santa Fe, better than people expect. A lot of people still underestimate Hyundai when talking about reliability, but newer Santa Fe models change the brand's reputation massively. Used Santa Fe's under $10,000 often give buyers newer features and lower mileage compared to some Toyota or Honda competitors in the same price range. That's one reason they've become increasingly popular among budget-conscious buyers. The interior comfort also surprises many people. Hyundai improved design and quality significantly over the years, helping these SUVs feel much more modern than older competitors. And honestly, if you find a well-maintained Santa Fe with good service history, it can be one of the smartest value buys in this entire category. 6. Subaru Forester, the affordable AWD favorite. The Subaru Forester became extremely popular in snowy states because of its excellent all-wheel drive system and practical design. People love these SUVs for winter driving, camping, road trips, and daily commuting. And when maintained properly, many Foresters survive very high mileage reliably. One thing buyers especially love is visibility. The Forester feels easy to drive, easy to park, and comfortable for long trips. Now, yes, buyers absolutely need to research older Subaru engine concerns carefully depending on model year, but overall, the Forester still remains one of the most trusted affordable AWD SUVs in America. So here's the question. Would you rather have better fuel economy or all-wheel drive confidence in winter? 5. Mazda CX-5, the hidden gem, Air SUV. The Mazda CX-5 honestly feels way more expensive than most SUVs under $10,000. The styling aged beautifully, the interior feels surprisingly premium, and the driving experience is much better than many competitors. And this is exactly why smart buyers love Mazda. Because you get reliability, comfort, and style without paying luxury brand money. Mazda also built a strong reputation for improving reliability over the years, which helped the CX-5 become one of the most respected compact SUVs in America. Honestly, this SUV feels like one of the best smart buyer choices on the used market right now. 4. Toyota RAV4, the budget reliability legend. The Toyota RAV4 is legendary at this point. People trust these SUVs because they consistently prove themselves year after year. Even high-mileage RAV4s remain extremely desirable because buyers know they can still be dependable. Maintenance costs usually stay manageable, parts are easy to find, and resale value remains incredibly strong. And honestly, this creates an interesting situation in the used market. Good RAV4s under $10,000 sell fast because everybody wants them. That's one of the biggest signs of true reliability. Buyers actively search for them even when they're older and heavily used. 3. Lexus R X350, luxury SUV for budget buyers. Most luxury SUVs become financial nightmares once prices drop under $10,000. But the Lexus RX 350 is completely different. Because Lexus combines luxury comfort with Toyota-level reliability, older RX models became one of the smartest used luxury SUV purchases in America. Owners love the quiet cabins, smooth driving, comfortable interiors, and dependable ownership experience. And honestly, this SUV proves something important. You don't always need to choose between luxury and reliability. If you find a clean RX 350 with good maintenance history, it can honestly feel like one of the best SUV bargains available today. 2. Honda CR-V, the stress-free SUV. The Honda CR-V has one of the strongest reputations in America for affordable long-term ownership. Mechanics constantly recommend them. Owners keep them forever. And buyers actively search for them even with huge mileage numbers. The CR-V is practical, fuel-efficient, reliable, and relatively cheap to maintain. And honestly, once you've dealt with unreliable vehicles before, stress-free ownership becomes incredibly valuable. Another huge advantage is simplicity. Older CR-Vs avoid some of the overly complicated systems modern SUVs now use, helping long-term ownership stay easier and cheaper. And that's exactly why this SUV remains one of the safest used purchases under $10,000. 1. Toyota Highlander, the best reliable used SUV under $10,000. At number 1, we have the Toyota Highlander because honestly, few SUVs combine reliability, practicality, comfort, and long-term ownership confidence better than this. Families trust them, mechanics trust them, and high-mileage Highlanders are still everywhere on American roads today. Toyota's conservative engineering approach helped these SUVs age extremely well compared to many competitors. Even older Highlanders still feel dependable years later with proper maintenance. And honestly, that's exactly why smart buyers constantly search for them in the used market. If someone asked me for one of the safest used SUV purchases under $10,000 in America right now, the Toyota Highlander would absolutely be near the top of the list. At the end of the day, buying a used SUV under $10,000 doesn't automatically mean buying junk. If you choose carefully, research model years, and focus on reliability instead of flashy features, you can still find SUVs that last for years without destroying your wallet. If this video helped you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because we post honest SUV content like this all the time. And before you leave, comment below, which used SUV under $10,000 would you trust the most?